Hi guys, I have a coloring in card tutorial for you today, and today I'm gonna combine the Mr. Rabbit stamp by Little Blue Button Stamps and the Simon Says Stamp November card kit. Now, I never went through the November card kit when it came out, and so I thought I'd go through all the nice things that were in the kit before I start making the card. So the kit contained the stamp set as usual, and then it contained these beautiful fall papers, which I am going to use for this card, but also a card coming up later this week. So it was a whole bunch of beautiful pattern paper there. And then we come to my absolute favorite part of the kit this month, and that is these chippy pieces. So there's a whole bunch of different chippy pieces, and they are probably more shaped to be for some scrapbooking, but I really like them, and I actually, as I'm using them both on this card and an upcoming card, I actually really like them, and I think I'm going to use them even more. Maybe I find more fun things to do with them, like that beautiful owl, and you see it's a whole bunch of chip pieces called chips. So I really like those, and I'm going to use the little apple here and the carrot and another one to make a little gathering from the different pieces. And they have a couple of cards in there, and there's one little chippy piece left, this little piece. The other thing that came in the kit this time is these pre-scored card bases, also by Simon Says Stamp. You also get some stickers, and you get the inspirational sheet, and you get 4 sheets of colored cardstock. And the lollipop, of course. We can't forget the lollipop. So here is the card base for the cards. And if you look very closely here, you can see there is a bump on one of the sides. And that is actually the sides that goes inwards. And that is how it is when you score cards also on a scoring board. The side with a bump on is supposed to go inwards. I just use the back of my knife there to fold it, but it works pretty good. Here is the image we are using for today's cards, and that is the Little Blue Button Stamps Mr. Rabbit. I have colored Mr. Rabbit in some warm grays, the darkest being the W6, and then going up every other pen up to W0. I'm enjoying being neutral, and I'm going to use a very bold red pattern paper and those chippies. So I wanted to kind of make him stand out by being the neutral part of the card. You can do that also. You don't have to add more color to make things stand out. Sometimes being the only thing that doesn't have that much color will make your eye draw to that. And I really wanted Mr. Rabbit to be the focal point on the card. So going to his clothes, I'm coloring them in my E40s. I really need to do some maintenance on my E40s. You can see that I'm having some issues blending the E47. It's because it's got all tacky, which pens sometimes do, and I need to kind of either clean the nib or change the nib, but I don't have any refills for my E47, so I'm waiting to get the funds to be able to get some more refills, then I can do my thorough cleaning on those pens. And for the reds, I'm using the R35. And all of the Copics I used are in this description down below. You also have a link to my blog post where I have all the details, the Copic pens, all the materials used, including a lot of the tools I'm using, like the Cutter B scissors and the Fiskars trimmer. This paper, I thought it looked like a tablecloth, and I thought it would be awesome to put a little gathering of fruits and the adorable Mr. Rabbit on top of that. So here are the chippies I chose to use, and Mr. Rabbit, you see how he stands out even though he's the one with the least color. I'm going to use Grateful for This Day from the Many Thanks stamp set by Simon Says Stamp. I'm going to heat emboss that, so I'm using my embossing powder tool to remove static and oils, and then I'm using my Versamark ink to stamp the sentiment. The Versamark is a very sticky ink which helped the embossing powder, the Hero Arts white embossing powder as I'm using, to stick to it, and it will help any kind of embossing powder, not only the Hero Arts. After heat embossing it, I'm going over with a dry cloth to remove the powder, and I could have done a better job. I saw that there were a little bit powder left, but hey, it removes all of it if you are thorough. I'm giving a flag end to the start of the flag so I can get it up in that corner. I'm putting together everything using my Crafter's Companion tape runner and some 3M Scotch foam tape. So I start out with the bottom layer, which is the kind of matte, the paper, the flag, which I will put on one layer. Then I add foam tape to my little cute Mr. Rabbit. I decided that I wanted my apple to be a little bit further away, so I'm putting that also on with some tape runner, just right onto the pattern paper, and then I'm adding foam tape both to that beetroot and to the giant carrot. It's a giant carrot. And then I'm just adding some more tape runner to the back side of my back layer and adding that to the pre-scored card base. And that is the card for today. I hope you liked it. If you do, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions, just comment down below, where you find all the details and everything, as I previously said. If you want to see more videos like this, just hit that subscribe button. And at the end of this video, you will see 2 annotated videos with work I've done with other little blue button stamps. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!